I have two news stories for you viewers. Firstly, it seems that Ethiopia is going to create another region. On Thursday, a referendum is due to be held in SNNP, Southern Nations, Nationalities and Peoples region, where Kaffa zone will vote to separate from SNNP. We'll talk about that. Secondly, I have an update from Tigray-Afar border. I did a video yesterday. I told you about incursion of Ethiopian National Defense Forces and regional forces into Tigray from afar. What's happening on this front? Now, both the sides have admitted that there is ongoing fighting on this front. Yesterday, when I did that video, somewhere said, Sajid, no fighting going on there, it's a fake news. But no, both the sides are now admitting there is ongoing fighting. We'll talk about that. Firstly, viewers, Kaffa zone is due to vote on Thursday. It wants to separate from SNNP. It wants an independent region of its own like other 10 Ethiopian regions. Ethiopia has 10 regions, viewers. When TPLF-led EPRDF was in power, Ethiopia was composed of 9 regions, and EPRDF did not encourage new regions, though ethnic groups were calling for new regions. Then in 2018, PM Abiy took office. Then in 2019, Sidama was created. Sidama was part of SNNP. Then Sidama became an independent region. Clashes erupted in Sidama, more than a dozen killed as well, but at last Sidama became an independent region. Then Wolaita people in SNNP demanded a separate region. A crackdown was launched and struggle of Wolaitas could not succeed. But it seems that Kaffa people are, they'll vote on Thursday. There are around 900,000 voters who are expected to overwhelmingly support creation of new region. So we could see a new region in Ethiopia on Thursday. Now, why is PM Abiy promoting new regions? Is he in support of regional autonomy? Kaffa is going to be second new zone, second new state to be established after PM Abiy's coming to office. Definitely he wants new regions, but reportedly he is expected to gain large number of military recruits from Kaffa. Kaffa elders are supporting him for the ongoing war as well. PM Abiy has visited Kaffa. He visited Bongi, which is a main town in Kaffa zone, almost a year ago. And he's very popular there because he is backing their demand for a separate region. Now, Kaffa is not the only ethnic group calling for a separate region. At least 10 other ethnic groups in SNNP want their separate regions. Then in Amhara, Agaus want a separate region. Kimant want a separate region. So if you start creating regions along ethnic lines, it will never stop. More and more ethnic groups will call for separate regions. Secondly, viewers, we have an update from Tigray-Afar border. Yesterday, I did a video. I told you about Ethiopian National Defense Force and regional forces entering Tigray from Afar through Abala. Abala is on Afar-Tigray border, a key town. Yesterday viewer said, Sajid, fake news. You are sharing always fake news. Now you see that both Tigray backed news sources and Amhara news sources, they have confirmed that fighting is going on Tigray-Afar border. What are they saying? Well, Amhara news sources say that Ethiopian National Defense Force has broken the bone of TDF on this front, and TDF has suffered losses. Ethiopian National Defense Force, regional forces, they have entered Tigray from Abala, they are making gains. But where have they reached? That has not been clarified by Amhara news sources, by Ethiopian National Defense Force. What does Tigray say? Tigray-backed news sources are claiming that they have repelled this attack. They say that Ethiopian National Defense Force, regional forces and Eritrean forces as well, they tried to enter Tigray through Abala. But this attack on Tigray, the target of which was Mekelle, it has been repelled. And now fighting is going on in Abala, which is part of Afar, not Tigray. So conflicting claims we are receiving about this front, Abala, Tigray front. It's a bit difficult to say what's on ground situation, how much area has been taken by Ethiopian National Defense Force and regional forces, and is the ongoing fighting in Abala, or Ethiopian National Defense Forces have reached close to Mekelle. It's a bit difficult because we can only confirm that situation is very volatile on this front. It's not that Ethiopian National Defense Force and regional forces, they are out of this front and TDF has repelled and TDF is in Afar. No, situation is very volatile. Ethiopian National Defense Forces and other regional forces are putting pressure upon this front because they want TDF to withdraw from Waghimra, Wollo, Gondar fronts. But so far, no signs of any withdrawal. We haven't seen TDF withdrawing from Waghimra, Gondar or Wollo fronts. Fighting still underway on this front. Maybe in coming, I will be able to brief you in detail about which areas have been taken by ENDF so far, if they have taken some areas close to Mekelle. I think, Fauj.